A virtual UN high-level event was held yesterday to formulate a global response for support to developing countries to ensure that the COVID-19 pandemic does not derail achievement of the UN's 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. During the online event, President Cyril Ramaphosa supported the call for developed countries to meet their commitments to support developing countries.
We call on developed countries to meet their commitments to supporting developing countries in the key areas of the Addis Ababa Action Agenda. In this time of crisis, we need to be innovative and, as Justin Trudeau said, think out of the box in the deployment of resources to both fighting the COVID-19 and sustainable development. In this regard, developing country debt is a foremost concern, and especially to my continent, Africa. We support the allocation of more IMF special drawing rights to help central banks, the corporate sector, and small-medium enterprises to withstand the shocks caused by the pandemic. We endorse the call of the Secretary General of the United Nations for the development of a comprehensive debt framework. This should start with an across-the-board debt standstill for countries unable to service their debts. This should be followed by targeted debt relief and a comprehensive approach to structural issues in the international debt architecture to prevent defaults that may follow. We further welcome the Secretary General's call for a global response package amounting to at least 10% of the world's gross domestic product. This means more than $200 billion of additional support for Africa. We must also address the threat posed to the economic stability of developing countries by illicit financial flows, money laundering, and corruption. We share a collective responsibility to not just uplift our respective countries as well as societies, but also those less resourced and less fortunate. And this is where the principle leaving no one behind comes in.